Before we dive in, if this message speaks to your heart today, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an encouraging word. And don't forget to like this video and share it with someone who needs to hear this message of hope. There's a chapter in your life that you thought would never end. A season of pain that felt endless. A wound so deep that you wondered if healing was even possible. You carried it with you every single day, like a weight on your shoulders that wouldn't let go. Maybe it was a broken relationship, a betrayal that shattered your trust, a loss that left you empty, or a dream that died before it ever had the chance to live. You learned to live with that pain. You adjusted to it. You built walls around your heart to protect yourself from ever hurting that way again. And somewhere along the way, you convinced yourself that this was just how life would be from now on. The ache became familiar, almost like a companion you didn't want but couldn't shake off. But here's what I want you to know today. God is bringing closure to that chapter. The very thing that once broke you is coming to an end, not because you're running from it or pretending it never happened, but because God is completing the work He started in you through that pain. Closure doesn't mean forgetting. It doesn't mean the memory disappears or that what happened suddenly doesn't matter. Closure means you're finally able to close the book on that season without it controlling your future. It means you can look back without being pulled back. You can remember without reliving the pain over and over again. For so long, you've been stuck in that chapter, reading the same painful pages repeatedly, trying to understand why it happened, wondering what you could have done differently, replaying conversations in your mind, and asking God countless questions. But God is saying, it's time to turn the page. It's time to move forward. I have something new for you, but you can't carry it while you're still gripping what broke you. If you're feeling this in your spirit right now, go ahead and like this video, and make sure you're subscribed to this channel for more messages that will strengthen your faith. The beautiful thing about God's timing is that He doesn't bring closure before you're ready. He's been preparing you for this moment. Every tear you cried, every prayer you whispered in the darkness, every day you chose to get up and keep going, even when you felt like giving up, all of it was building something in you. Strength, resilience, wisdom, compassion. That chapter that broke you also built you in ways you couldn't see at the time. God was working even when you couldn't feel His presence. He was shaping you, molding you, preparing you for the breakthrough that's coming. And now, you're finally at the place where you can receive the closure you've been longing for. Closure often comes quietly. It's not always dramatic or obvious. Sometimes it's simply a shift in your heart, where you wake up one morning and realize the weight isn't as heavy anymore. The person who hurt you doesn't occupy your thoughts like they used to. The dream you lost doesn't make you bitter when you see others living it. The pain that once consumed you has transformed into purpose. That's when you know God is bringing closure. When you can talk about what happened without falling apart. When you can see the lessons learned instead of just the losses suffered. When you can genuinely say, I wouldn't be who I am today without going through that, and actually mean it. God is also bringing closure by revealing the bigger picture. Things that made no sense to you in that painful season are beginning to make sense now. You're starting to see how that closed door led you to a better path. How that ending created space for a new beginning. How that person leaving your life made room for the right people to enter. Sometimes God brings closure through understanding. Other times, He brings it through acceptance. helping you make peace with the fact that you may never fully understand why certain things happened. And that's okay. You don't need all the answers to move forward. You just need to trust that God is sovereign and that He wastes nothing, not even your pain. If this message is ministering to you, please share this video with someone who's still healing from their painful chapter. Your share could be exactly what they need to hear today. As God brings closure to what broke you, He's also preparing you for what's next. You're not the same person who entered that difficult chapter. You've grown. You've evolved. Your faith has been tested and proven. Your character has been refined. Your perspective has matured. And now, God is ready to release you into a new season that reflects the growth that happened in you. This new chapter won't be a replica of what you had before. It will be better because you're better. It will be healthier because you've learned what to avoid and what to embrace. It will be more fulfilling because you now know what truly matters. God doesn't waste our pain. He transforms it into preparation. So if you're sensing that things are shifting, if you're feeling a release in your spirit, if you're beginning to experience peace about situations that once tormented you, that's God bringing closure. Don't fight it. Don't hold on to the pain out of fear that letting go means it didn't matter. It mattered. It shaped you. But it doesn't get to define your future. Let God close that chapter. Let Him turn the page. Trust Him with what comes next. The best part of your story hasn't been written yet. The chapter that once broke you was just preparation for the chapter that's about to make you whole again. God is bringing closure, and with it comes freedom, healing, and the promise of something beautiful on the other side of your brokenness. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Hit that like button and share this video with anyone who needs encouragement today. Your support helps us reach more people with these life-changing messages. God bless you.